Hey Metal VC, Spencer, finally back here with another vinyl update. Apologize for being so long. Not gonna make excuses, just, life bullshit, boring shit no one wants to hear about. Anyway, playing in the background is Cobalt with Slow Forever. Came out on Profound Lore in 2015. Just two guys. Yeah, awesome band. I believe they only have 3 records. They haven't done anything since this one came out in 2015. I really wish they would, because they are really fucking phenomenal band. I highly recommend this if you can find any of their stuff. All their albums are good. Like I said, I think they have 3. Anyway, really cool stuff, and cool artwork too. Highly recommend checking them out. Yeah, just kind of more of the same creepy ink blot faces inside, but yeah, this is an amazing album, and like I said, all their stuff is really good. Totally worth picking up. Found this in the wild. Haven't seen their stuff since, but yeah, definitely pick it up if you ever find it. Okay, so this is like, I don't know, 15 or 20 albums from the last couple of months that I picked up in no order whatsoever. Yeah, I'm gonna zip through these. This one needs no introduction. I finally got a copy of this on vinyl. This is a recent, oh, not that recent, it's from 2010. Reissue, obviously, of Autopsy's Mental Funeral. Just a classic death metal album. I don't think I need to say much about it. Just on black, so I won't pull it out, but yeah. Great album. Which I'm sure most of you are familiar with. So, moving on. Starting to get deeper into Napalm Death. Picked this one up. Time Waits for No Slave. This is a 2021 reissue from the 2008 album on Century Media. Great album. Very pissed off sounding. I mean, a lot of their stuff is, but yeah, I don't know. This one seems a little renewed, in my opinion, for this era of the band. Yeah, cool stuff. Next up, more Napalm Death. Apex Predator. I think this one was actually more of a comeback than the last one. This one's from 2015, and I guess this would be like the era they're still in now. But I think they've been killing it lately. Great stuff. This one comes with a poster. Oh yeah, and really creepy artwork. Yeah, this is weird, disturbing image there, and then you've got a hand carrot on the other side. Very glossy. And we got a chicken carcass with a baby head. And then we got a horseman with a bite taken out of him. Cool stuff. Also in black, just but solid, thick, heavyweight vinyl. Yeah, this is an awesome album. Once again, just in the wild pickup at my local store, and you don't see these that often, so I grabbed it, and definitely going to be grabbing as much Napalm Death stuff as I can, because I have a few of their older albums, and yeah, I really like them. So next up, also an older one, but this is a recent reissue from 2020. Cattle Decapitation with the Anthropocene Extinction. Don't think I need to say much about this one either. Awesome fucking album. This one's on color vinyl. It's like a really cool blue-green merge. You can see that in the light. Yeah, very cool stuff. Yeah. This is... What can I say about this album? I mean, they've definitely, like, found their sound. For probably a couple albums before. Maybe this was the one that kind of, you know, cemented that their own unique sound, where they kind of mix the melody and the crazy grind parts. Just like, they're really awesome at doing that. I can't think of any other band that really does it like they do. Yeah, Cattle Decapitation, awesome band. I'm very excited for the new album. Be picking that up. Okay, I'll keep it with the reissues of older albums. I'm a huge High on Fire fan. Didn't have Surrounded by Thieves on vinyl. Recently picked this up. Not sure when this reissue came out. It's on Relapse. Anyway. One of their early albums, and this is on 45 RPM 2LP on this awesome clear and blue splatter. That is really neat. And I think the other record is a different color. Maybe. So we get blue and clear, and then the other one is it's the same. It's also blue and clear. A little bit different, but same colors. Anyway, just awesome, you know, pretty raw sounding, but great songs. Awesome band. Love everything they do. High on Fire. Told you I was going to whiz through these pretty quick. Okay, we got some new stuff. We'll save that for the end. There's a few older things here. Huge Merciful Fate fan. And once again, these showed up recently in my local store. And this looks untouched. Like, when did this come out? 2016. There's actually a crease there. But that's fine. Doesn't affect how it sounds, so. Metal Blade reissue, like I said, 2016. Just on heavy vinyl. Black. The album is Time, if I didn't say that. Just a really solid album. Yeah. Recommend it if you're into Merciful Fate. And then also found this one at the same time. In the Shadows. This is a picture disc, but I figured I probably wouldn't find an original of this anytime soon, so I grabbed this, and I love this album. Such an awesome album. Excuse me. All of side one is great, but the first three songs, Egypt, The Bell Witch, The Old Oak, are all amazing. It's funny, there's King on the B-side. And actually, it doesn't sound too bad for a picture disc. I only have a couple of picture discs. I tend not to buy them for the most part, but the few I've had have actually not sounded too bad to me, so I don't know. I think people are crazy going on about how terrible they sound, and personally, they've all sounded pretty good to me, and this is limited to 2,000 copies, which is kind of cool. So, yeah, very cool to have that. Okay, now we got some newer albums. Let's start with this one. So this I just got last week. This is a reissue of a classic album, but it just came out, like I said. So Cave In Until Your Heart Stops. Yeah, I was definitely a product of the hardcore scene in the mid to late 90s, and these guys were definitely at the forefront of that. This album in particular was a classic. I still have my original CD that I got when I saw them live playing these songs. Yeah, just awesome band. I mean, their new album is amazing too. If any of you haven't checked that out, it's not as, and I should say too, this is melodic this is metallic hardcore. It's not full on, Youth Crew crap or whatever. I'm not a fan of that stuff really. Some of it's okay, but yeah, this is definitely very metallic, but still has that kind of angsty hardcore thing going on. So don't let that deter you. This is an amazing album. Angular riffs, lots of like chromatic stuff going on. Yeah, I would really recommend, if you have never heard this album, Cave In Until Your Heart Stops. I think it came out originally in '99, but check this out because it seriously kicks ass. I'm not exaggerating, this is an amazing genre-defying album, and if you've never heard it, you should definitely check it out. Did I hype that one enough? That's like my whole youth in vinyl right there. Okay. 5 more. They were all newer. We'll start with the older stuff. A million people have shown this. I finally ordered a copy of Foreverglade by Worm on $20 spin. Amazing death metal band, looking very black metal on the black back cover. I don't think I need to talk a whole lot about this. You've all seen it. Awesome stuff. My copy's just black. Yeah. Kick-ass album. Kick-ass band. I don't usually get into EPs, but I've heard their recent EP, and it's awesome, so I might have to grab that if I see it. Probably won't order it, but if I see it around, I'll probably pick it up. So anyway, yeah. Worm, Foreverglade. Another awesome death metal album. And speaking of awesome death metal, 2 more. Undeath. It's time to rise from the grave with Undeath. Prosthetic Records. Again, everyone's talked about this one. It's an amazing, I mean, maybe amazing's not the right word. It's very, very good. I find the first track, Fiend for Corpses, kicks ass. It's probably the best song on the album. It is the best song on the album. And then after that, it just kind of settles into a solid album. But if they could write a whole album of songs like that first one, then yeah, it would be, amazing. So they're still a relatively young band, so I have high hopes for these guys. I think they can do great things. And this is on beautiful magenta, pinky, purple. I don't know what that is. That is a cool looking record, though. Not that I go for colored vinyl, but I mean, how can you not? That is very cool. Yeah, great band. Like I said, they're pretty young, so I think if they can manage to stick around, they will do great things. And yeah, I'm all for it. Very happy to have this one. Undeath. And another one doesn't need much introduction. Obituary. What is this called again? Dying of Everything, right? Yeah. Just another great one, and awesome Obituary album, awesome artwork. They sound as good as ever on this one, I think. I believe it's orange. Yeah, it's a cool orange vinyl. Like I said, it's just a bonus, but that is pretty cool looking, right? Yeah, this is a really, really solid album. Just start to finish, it just rocks. I don't know. Nothing bad to say about it. Really good. So yeah, happy to add that one to the collection. Sleeve later. Okay, just a couple left. Haven't had this one for long. Little unsure about how I feel about this. This is Boris's. It's not even their latest. I think they have another one out. These guys just put out too much music. Heavy Rocks, like the fourth or whatever. Yeah, what's with that? Come up with some original names, guys. From 2022 on Relapse. I just realized that they tend to do this. It's like it almost feels like a decal. The logo. That's actually pretty cool. On the photo of leopard print, whatever. So yeah, I need to spend some more time with this, but it's good. Is it great? Yeah, it's kind of more of the same kind of sloppy, doomy, stonery stuff that they do, which I like. It's on this cool gold vinyl. But yeah, they do what they do pretty well, but it's not anything new. So yeah, I keep feeling that. Feels nice. Anyway, there you go. Boris, Heavy Rocks, like I said, the third or the fourth, or I don't know. They've got a few albums named Heavy Rocks. Anyway, there it is. Yeah. Okay, 2 left. Saving the best for last, I think. Of course, I had to get to New Enslaved because they are one of my favorite bands. I know I say that a lot, but Enslaved really is one of my favorite bands. So, this is Heimdall with their Heimdall, however you say it. Their latest. This album's awesome. It's funny because when I first heard the singles, I wasn't that blown away. But hearing it in the context of the album, yeah, it really works well, and they definitely incorporated some electronics and stuff, which at first I wasn't crazy about, just because it's a progressive black metal band. Do they really need electronics? But it's sparse and mostly in the background, and it works quite well. I think it adds to the complexity of the songs. So yeah, very cool. Like I said, one of my favorites. I might do a spotlight on this band at some point. I know it's been done, but I do have an interesting Enslaved collection. I'm still missing a couple albums, but I'll get there eventually, hopefully. So yeah, New Enslaved is great. And if you're a fan, you will love it. Oh, and as I get to the last album, the record ends, and I'm probably too lazy to flip it. So, did I save the best for last? Ahab with the Coral Tombs. Just recently came out. I was out for a drive, and I went to a neighboring town, which is an hour and a half, just over an hour, I guess, from where I live. And they had one copy of this in this little record store that anytime I head out that way, I always stop in there. But yeah, they didn't have any other Funeral Doom, but they had this for some reason, and I snapped it up. It was a little pricey, but I absolutely love these guys. I only have one other album by them. Just on heavy black vinyl. But honestly, this album sounds amazing. I would say this may be their magnum opus. It's going to be hard for them to top this, I think. If you're a fan of Ahab, if you're a fan of Funeral Doom, or even Doom in general, definitely check this out. It's you know, beautiful like guitar and singing passages, and then just crushingly heavy and slow doom kind of mixed in. They do it better than anyone else going right now, I think. And yeah, and then it's all nautical themed. This one is about 2,000 Leagues Under the Sea, in case you couldn't tell by the the submarine there. But yeah, just amazing stuff. Really, really awesome. I know I'm all praises today, but yeah, why show shitty records? What's the point? So there it is. This is definitely going to be in my top 10 of 2023. Can't get enough of this one. I might actually go put it on right now. So that's going to do it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm off to a record fair tomorrow, so I will have a haul to show from that. So hopefully I'll do it, maybe even do another video this weekend. It is Easter weekend, so I've got some time. And yeah, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again soon.